This is how important that I always tell all the artists, especially
playing instrument is very important.
Yeah, it's very important, especially the upcoming ones. I always tell them maybe 1, 2, 3 chords, and they say they can play guitar.
You know, man
guitar.
So it's way more than that.
Exactly. Because imagine composing 7 songs. It has to be different chords.
What are you feared about?
I'm feared that the music is simple. Miming on your own songs. For generations.
Are you telling us now the reggae dancehall is not something that is marketable now?
It's marketable. Reggae is a world music. One secret. If I tell you I'm a Mandinka, will you believe it?
No.
It's like a war zone. It's like a tribal, tribal conflict. And this is music. Especially imagine the kind of lyrics these kids are just spitting nowadays.
Tale subscribe Citizen Outlook.
Ngono Citizen Outlook ni mo media ultime alo mo be nyanta like le mo be nyanta du natole mbe a promote nyola.
Guys, I am Royal Messenjah. If you're watching, please subscribe on this Citizen Outlook.
Yes, welcome to Citizen Outlook. It's another edition of Meet&Chat, of course, with Gambian musicians. My name is Master Fo. Tey moom ñu ngi with Dalaba, you know, Saiti Royal Messenjah. Yeah, of course, the 3-time reggae dancehall award winner. Of course, waaye ñaar moo fi nekk, you know, benn mu ngi manqué mu ne, benn mu ngi missing nam nga.
benn bi dafa am ku ko hijack.
Well, it's all good, you know.
Yeah, but it's all good still. You know?
Well, yeah, thank you so much for granting us this interview.
Yeah.
You know, Amayo, a little chat about what you're up to and what you're doing. And yeah, thank you so much for this.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm gonna thank you too as well, because for taking your time and coming all the way, you know.
Yeah.
And as you can see, I'm a little bit isolated from
the people.
From the people. So,
I know.
Yeah,
but how are you doing? Like Royal itself, everything.
Physically, mentally, I'm okay.
You're good?
Yeah, I'm good because
good boy.
Because I'm in the Gambia, I'm good. Whenever I'm here, I'm good.
You're good boy. You see studio, AC bang you door boy. So yeah, tell us what is happening with Royal since Bo defon Royal Festby.
Yeah.
Royal Festby. Tell us what are you working on? What is going on with you? Because I know all the time.
Yeah.
You're on job, you know.
Yeah.
After Royal Festby at Q City, what is happening?
Well, actually, after the Royal East Fest, I was away, and I was in Sweden, and I was on a contract with Epidemic Sounds in Sweden. I was doing an international album with these people, and this is what kept me. And I was actually composing the songs. So I can say it was a 1-week record.
With Epidemic Sound?
With Epidemic Sound. The album was in 1 week. But I was composing the album last year Ramadan.
Okay.
So this is what I was into, and at the same time I was focusing on my double album, which is the chapters, you know, locally and internationally. So this is what I was doing.
Even with the Royal Fest, I thought the chapter was going to come
after,
before the Royal Fest, but
yeah.
It seems like Royal Fest being indie.
Yeah.
Then the chapter you're still working on it.
Yeah, because what actually happened was, you know, this was a festival that I wanted to be staging every year. Or every 2 years, you understand. So, and it's totally different with the album, and the chapters is the album. And for me, album is very huge. Just the name album. I just don't want to
come and release an album
an album like that, and especially, you know me, Royal Messenjah. You know me. My music is always productive. I always want to bring up the best. You understand? So they more on after money. Okay, let me do this and then give it a time and polish it more and work on the album more. So and now everything is ready.
The album is set.
Yeah, the international album is out last week. Now this album too is ready. So
this is the chapter.
This is the chapters.
This is the chapter.
But the chapters, it has volume 1 and volume 2.
Volume 2. Okay, we will come to that. We will come to the chapter where you have the volume 1 and the volume 2.
Yeah.
Definitely. But let's talk about the international album with Epidemic Sounds.
Yeah.
Epidemic Sounds, they are big in Sweden, of course. They are a big recording company in Sweden.
Yeah.
I want you to explain to us how did it came between you and Epidemic Sound for them to choose you to do this international album for them?
Well, okay. Actually, the way it happened is, we went to a place. We went to a place and met somebody, and this person is called Bio and Jai, and he's the one that told me that, okay, hey, are you in Sweden? And then I said, yes, I'm here, because the person that brought me in Sweden, they are friends. You understand?
You were in Sweden for a concert, for a tour?
No, not actually. I was invited by a girlfriend.
A friend.
Yeah, by a girlfriend. You understand? So and I was there, and we went to a family visit to Kokanjai. Shout out to Kokanjai. So when we all went there, so it happened. It was a coincidence, something that happened. So when we went there, and Bio was there, and Bio was having contact with these people.
Okay.
And these people needed some artists that live in Sweden. You understand? So, and Bio told me, I said yes.
Let's do it.
Yeah, so I said yes. And what he did is he just connected me with these people. And when he connected me, these people asked me, the first thing they asked me is, can you play instrument? This is how important it is. Can you play? This is how important that I always tell all the artists, especially
playing instrument is very important.
Yeah, it's very important, especially the upcoming ones. I always tell them, oh hey, look, you need to know how to play instrument.
At least one.
At least one. So they asked me, I said yes, because they said because you have to compose your songs.
So you have to play certain instruments, you the artist.
You have to compose the songs.
Okay.
Compose as in, you have to build the song from scratch. You have to create the instrument.
Okay, this is not just you writing. Amut si bind rek. Da dem si studio bi. Sound bi, drum bi ni la ko bëgge king king king. Guitar bi ni la ko bëgge king king king.
So and actually, I'm gonna give you some of these videos. In the studio, me playing guitar,
composing the song.
Okay. You understand? So this is where I was saying, okay, thank God that I can play guitar, because it wasn't a small money. You understand? And it wasn't a small opportunity. So it is something that is really huge. You understand? Because imagine, Epidemic Sounds is a company that sells songs. A company that does documentaries. Use your songs on documentaries, on movies. You understand? So this was the thing, and then I composed the songs. So when I did compose the songs, every day we compose the song, and there is this my producer. Shout out to Andreas Kungen. He was the one that was like, okay, let's do this, let's do that. He was the one monitoring me. He was the one directing. He was the one, you understand? So we did this together, and it was really good.
How many days did you take to compose the whole album?
The whole album. It really don't take me long, because what happened is it's even less than 2 weeks.
Less than 2 weeks?
Yeah. Like seriously.
Wow.
Honest to Mohammed, it was, but then again, it helps because there were songs that I composed already.
Okay.
You understand? Songs like Sutokong is a song that I composed 2-3 years ago. You understand? But Then the rest, I compose it
There.
there.
So which means what you're trying to say is artists should be always ready.
You must be ready.
Always creative.
Yeah, you must be ready.
Imagine if you were not ready.
No, you
how would that be?
Then you know it's like a soldier going to war without a bullet. You understand?
Okay, coming to that. Okay, léegi ñun suñ léegi ndóoy this generation, this current generation, you see nobody can they mën a play instrument. You know, there are some very important things that they cannot do. They are not even ready.
Bro, I can.
But I got in your studio saying now, okay, maybe 1 week, but I'm new. So imagine if they are in that position.
Bro,
you know, how would that feel?
Definitely, because what happened is, I can count the amount of artists that plays instrument in the Gambia. I can count them. Not just playing A minor and E minor. Not just playing A and E. Not just playing A and C. You know, not just playing 2 chords. You understand? Some people can just play 2 chords or maybe 1, 2, 3 chords and they say they can play guitar.
You know,
guitar.
So it's way more than that.
Exactly. Because imagine composing 7 songs. It has to be different chords.
Did it?
The songs all the songs will sound the same.
Definitely.
So they don't want that. So, you know, we really need to learn.
It's sad. It's sad, definitely. You know, I am very worried because sometimes from now, at least I'm on. Okay, open mic was here. They create platform. At least, not talking about the playing instruments, but you playing on a live. At least I'm getting clue of what are some of the things playing. So in the rehearsal, they're playing this. You're getting to understand the real composition of the sound.
Thank you very much.
But legini, that is not happening. That is not happening. Hard this artists you play at live, you know. Open mic creating a platform. A lot of you people came and give fans a perfect show with a live band, you know.
Approximately 18 minutes.
Exactly.
Of performance.
Exactly. But right now, as you're seeing the industry going without that direction, what are you feared about?
I'm feared that the music is sinking.
It's sinking? Will sink?
No, it's already...
It's sinking right now?
It's already sinking. Because why? Is because we were praying that we could have a good audience of Gambian music.
Sure.
Like the past, let's say the past 10,
5, 10 years, nobody comes. A problem,
Nobody comes. But imagine, now is where we have the audience, we have the consumers. Boy, imagine boy, then they have show boy, fee boy. When we do shows, boy, people come.
Sure.
You can do so here, and then you should do it or someone else. Then the Gambians will go to our Gambian, fellow Gambians.
Yeah.
This wasn't happening before.
Time when you should do so other Gambian artists.
You're not there to do a show.
Yeah.
So it wasn't happening. But imagine now. Imagine most of these shows I go to, I only stay for. I don't stay long in their shows.
Wow.
I don't stay long because imagine if you come with a DJing, playback, miming on your own songs. Bro, it's cheating.
It's sad,
It's
miming
cheating
on your own songs,
bro.
Computer well, everything,
Bro.
It's sad, definitely.
And the saddest thing is, it seems like Gambia, they don't want someone who knows, someone who can do it better. By music, we never see it about, bro. I'm sorry to say, but about.
It's the hard fact, bro.
But about. Man, man, you want to believe why music we never do about. About it.
Where are we going, man? Music definitely, you know.
But I'm gonna say it, bro.
Yeah. I can really attest to that because so say there's in neighboring country, the likes of Nigeria and so on. When you watch established artists, you see their place and live shows. You come to Gambia, you see that it's not happening.
It's not happening.
It's not happening, definitely.
It's not really happening. But man,
Okay, but I just jump to see. Okay, then what's the international album? Because the man noticed something. So when Royal Messenjah, you tend to see more of reggae, that singing vibe and so on. While international album bini, the family gonna change a little bit. You want to give international audience something different. I don't know whether
it is.
Because the man can feel a kind of a nigga feels more in this international album. Why that so important switch?
Yeah, because it was like they were looking for someone who can do a pop mbala.
Okay, pombala.
Yeah, something that is totally a western kind of.
Okay.
I'm gonna more western, but a western kind of touch with the mbala vibe. And my father is a Giriot, my mother is a Giriot. I can even do mbala way better than reggae.
Wow, man, I'm surprised, you know.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, definitely. I was so surprised, you know.
I can do mbala way better than reggae, but you know, reggae is in me. I love reggae. Man, so my life, yeah, reggae music. I can do no other music. No other music. Munuma the Benin music. Reggae. But then I realized, okay, as an artist, you must be very flexible. You know, you don't just
box yourself.
You don't just exactly box yourself on a one cage and say, okay, this is what I'm doing. Sometimes you have to let go of what you want and do what the people
step
want.
out of your comfort zone and do other things.
Exactly, because my thing is like, okay, I need to do something that can really, because the generation is everything is changing.
Yeah.
The world is advancing. You understand? And people are not listening to music now.
Yeah.
People are into more into dancing than listening.
Listening.
So as a musician, as an artist,
you also need to evolve.
So this is my thing. So I'm really doing music now. I was not doing music. I'm doing.
So you also, as the generation is going, you also evolving with your sound.
You grow. I'm doing music now. I was doing music before, but I think now with the project I did outside, now I know that I'm doing music.
I'm doing
music now.
Royal Messenjah right there. Yes. International album bi ñata sound mo fa neka?
It's just 7 songs.
7 songs.
Yeah.
So I understand the epidemic sounds ñom they suñ defé your album ñom ñoo their own rights and so on, they can use it anyhow. Is it your case with them? Is it the same thing? ñom then la contract and you do the international album with them. Now they own the exclusive rights and everything. Is it the case?
Well, yes, they own the rights.
Everything.
But you have 50%.
50%
of the rights.
Okay.
You know, so this is why when I was contracted, the first thing they told me was, okay, we need your sound. We don't even need anyone's sound, but your sound. This were the reason why I had to compose the songs.
The contact when producer go and boy, I send my beats.
No, you compose everything. And after composing, I was a little bit scared because I was saying, okay, all these songs I'm gonna sell it to these people. Is it benefiting? But then I go deeper into the contract. I knew that I was having 50% rights of whatever they sold out there on every platforms.
Every platform.
Yeah.
Even next 10 years, your mom said 50% is still coming to you.
It's still coming to me. So it's fair enough to work with them.
Wow, nice.
You know?
Nice. International album bi ban platform la nekk right now?
Well, it's actually on all the platforms.
All the platforms.
Amazon, iTunes, Spotify.
Naka la tudda? Album bi naka la tudda?
Aduna.
Aduna.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Aduna.
Well,
Gis nga fi ay tur yu bëri.
Wow.
Nga dem jël Aduna di wall. You know, is it that yaa ngi dem internationally? You giving them an international project wala mu da nga tuddee ko Aduna or
Well,
what is the reason behind the name?
it made me outside. Somewhere that I can say I was under depression.
Under pressure.
Like depression.
Depression.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because why I said depression is because I was away somewhere that you don't see your family, you don't see your mom, you don't see your dad, you don't see anyone. It was you alone. And your family that you are with, that family, they already know the weather. You understand? Because it's a different weather in Europe.
Sure.
Just the weather alone, it is depression. And just the boringness too is another depression situation.
You were not used to that.
I was not used to that. So the one that I was living with, she understood me very well. Sometimes she tell me, you have to take a walk, go out and walk. Do this, do that, do this, do that. So I was learning. I was in a learning process. I was learning. I was like, okay. It was like I was in a jail.
You were trapped somewhere.
Yeah, that I actually don't know those kind of environment, but I had to accept it because this is what I choose. You understand? So, and all the people that lives in Europe, they know what I'm saying because you cannot live in Europe without having this situation, especially for the first time. So, and there were lots of things that was happening in my life, Sometimes if I want to record, I couldn't record. Sometimes if I want to do things by myself, I couldn't. Sometimes I want to do things that I want to be around my people, I cannot. So
it was difficult for you.
It was difficult. So, and life teaches me how to be self-reliant. So, and then I started learning things spiritually. Start, being that person that start
yourself doing
myself,
everything yourself.
start being me. Start practicing doing things by myself. Start learning how to strengthen the mind. You understand? I became the person I wanted to be.
It seems like this album you kind of went kind of a spiritual journey to this album.
Thank you very much.
Because I understand some of the songs. Can you name the songs for me? I can fully remember the songs.
Because I have Aduna. I have Shitukung. And I have Hadir.
I think Hadir is there, and there's another song as well.
Yeah, there is Hadir because this is Sheikh Hadir Jailani. And it was. And there is this of my favorite song called what is this name of the song again? But I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, this is Royal Messenjah.
Yeah.
We're talking about the Aduna album, which is an international album. It's out on all digital platforms. Of course, produced by Epidemic Sound, of course, from Sweden. Yes, of course, we have 7 to 8 songs.
Yeah, we
8
have
songs in the album. Right?
Yes, 8 songs. We have Potindal. Potindal,
I don't know Potindal.
Yeah, you know Potindal, right?
I don't know Potindal.
Exactly. So, and we have this song called Jama. And then we had this song called Jambar, Sutukung, Hadir. As you can hear the title of the songs, you have Jambar, you have Potindal, because then because I was more portraying the lyrics and the songs on the environment and the life I was living. So I connected to the album, and everything went good. Everything went well, and thank God.
Wow, nice. Epidemic Sounds, of course, they're the producers of this Aduna album. It's available on all digital platforms. You can go check it out. This is different royal. This international album is different royal because we are not used to this kind of royal. When I start listening to it, I feel that, you know, Naga touch and everything. I feel like, okay, I think it is fair as well, you know, because, well, Gambia also, I think we have Naga, you know, to represent that kind of, exactly, to represent that kind of a culture outside on an international album. They have a platforms where, okay, normally, you don't have Gambian audience there, you have different international audience. So them being exposed to that kind of a sound, you know, at least it will tell a lot about, you know, Gambia and so on. You know. But yeah, let's talk about the chapter. You know, the double album. You know, you have been talking about this chapter. I think, if I can remember very well, there are a couple of sounds that were out on the video from the chapter, not so.
Yeah, actually, and I end up excluding those songs.
Okay, you cancel them.
Yeah.
So there is no song that is out from the chapter now.
Not it.
So it was planned.
Yeah.
Those were meant to be on the album.
Exactly. Like I told you, I was just polishing.
Polishing, I know.
I was just polishing because, you know, this is royal, and you know, people know me. People know that I do good music. You know, so I went to a deeper experience so I came back, and I came back to my senses that okay, these were good music, but still I need to polish them again because musically, like the sound itself has to be powerful. You know, not talk less of the vocal, but the sound itself. Now I'm more considered about the sound.
The sound.
Yeah.
How many quality? It's your headache. Quality is your headache. You know?
So what I do with the songs here, even with J Live, sometimes we just bring some instrument players that can put some instruments on the song.
It's not about sampling beats and so on.
No.
Now it's about bringing the real players on the studio and you do the beat.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly. You know.
So how soon are we expecting this chapter album?
This year.
This year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because.
How soon? End of this year or anytime from now?
Anytime from now.
Anytime from now we can.
Because I'm Gambia legi fanga deme alkununtu. Di tapo yero.
Loving alkununtu.
Most people don't even realize that I'm here.
Wow, because legi yow dafa melni legi Jiko Smalls nga jël legi dang dé nek Gambia nga nek Europe nga nek Gambia nga nek Europe.
Thank you very much. So
you are between Gambia and Europe. Legi ken nga am fan nga nek.
Because I don't want to stay in Europe to be candid. Because of my career. It's not I don't like Europe. It's actually a place that develops you. You understand? So, but with my career don't allow me to stay anywhere else like for too long.
Only Gambia you can stay for long.
Yeah, because I'm here for 5 months now.
You're about to go on a European tour again. When are you starting tour?
The 8th.
8th of
next month. Yeah.
So anytime from now on you're leaving.
I'm leaving. But before I leave, I will be releasing the singles of the album.
The singles of the album. That is the chapter.
Yeah, the chapter. But this one, the chapter has this album called Leah Gay.
Sorry?
Leah Gay.
Leah Gay.
Yeah.
There's a song.
It's an album.
It's an album.
Yeah, it's volume 1 and volume 2. But the volume 1 is called Leah Gay.
Okay, the chapter is a volume 1 and volume 2.
Yeah.
And the volume 1 is called
Leah Gay.
Leah Gay.
Yeah.
Let me lulu.
My name.
Okay, Leah Gay.
Yeah.
Ali Gay.
Yeah.
Boy, young away, boy, how many years? We lost a tour album.
Yeah.
Why this time around?
Yeah, because then, you know, there is something that
when Royal was Royal.
Yeah.
I remember, is it the open no, Ben Solo one, you know, you came on stage and you and Benny Man.
Yeah.
That was when Royal was Royal, you know.
Yeah.
People you didn't know how certainly just like that, you know, whether ki Ghanaian la wala Jamaican la.
I know.
At that time, you know, geno album alligay. But now, you know, laying am sense you know, today album, you know.
Yeah, because the journey helps me a lot.
Yeah.
The journey really helps me a lot. It helps me a lot.
Why is it so important? Laying today album today
Because
is it that now you are
because
beginning to discover more?
Yeah, because
of
that's the physical me. You know, and Royal Messenjah is someone out there. Royal Messenjah is up here. So now Royal Messenjah is trying to introduce Leah Gay.
Leah Gay.
Yeah.
Okay. Royal Messenjah is there, but Royal is trying to introduce Leah Gay. Who is this Leah? Can we Leah Gay? Leah Gay be more than you post a lot of things because Legi so laje ndoy dañu wone sun kotoy boy ñom Royal boy xam nga dancehall bi gaay ñokoy wara yobu fu mu wara dem, you know, kotoy den slow xam nga try to blame on put blames on you, you know.
Yeah, because the problem is these kids, they don't understand that. Okay, why Royal? You're doing dancehall. Why not you? You can push the dancehall too.
Why Royal?
Why Royal alone? And Royal has understood something, something new, something that I've never understand before. I'm a musician. I'm not that specific genre guy that you call, okay, dancehall. You don't call me reggae. You don't call me mbala. You don't call me afro. You call me musician. A complete musician that sings, that plays.
You prefer to be called a musician than
boxes,
exactly. Reggae, you know, Royal reggae artist, Royal, you know,
I'm a musician.
Dancehall artist.
I'm a musician. Duma that maneki do sangam ni nanim. I'm a musician.
So this is why yang balahal nice.
No, not actually balahal.
No, you sa sami yo attack mo dengan balahal nice.
Yeah, because and it has went far. It has went somewhere else. When Mbogel came out, it went somewhere else. It took me somewhere else.
Yeah, sure.
And Mbogel is not reggae. But the sound, the way I sing, the way I sound, it was reggae. But the sound wasn't reggae. And I was singing in Wolof, my local language, and blend it to English and Patois. So it brings the different vibe.
Yeah, sure.
Music is about vibe. It doesn't matter the language you speak.
Vibe
just make sure that it has a vibe that anyone can relate to. But then you just specify yourself as this, and that is not working. If you're doing something for 10 years, bro, and if it's not bringing any income, it's not doing anything, it's not changing anything in your life, then leave it and do something else.
Check yourself, man.
I'd rather be a carpenter or something else than to be just singing without feeding my family and paying my bills. It doesn't make sense. You're doing something like for decades, for generations.
Are you telling us now the reggae dancehall is not something that is marketable now?
It's marketable. Reggae is a world music. Reggae is everywhere.
But looking at reggae or dancehall in the Gambia now compared to before, the Ligi Mungedo Gambia, do you think it's working in the Gambia?
It's because when artists follow trend and our audience are not very matured, the demographic that goes to shows, bro, they are not that matured audience. Come on, it's only few masterfuls, it's only few Ali that goes to shows nowadays. You count them. Because okay, it's only few conscious youths that understand music, that listen to lyrics. Boy, listen to the songs that are out there making waves. Boy, songs si boy about boy.
The songs that trend.
You know, sometimes, you know, we let's call a spade, boy, bro. Boy. Sure. It's not like you're trying to demoralize someone else. It's about to letting them understand that the music they are doing, they need to nurture themselves more. They need to do more.
So you are in for more of the message.
More of the message and the sound.
And the sound.
The sound is very important. Especially, imagine, boy, the kind of lyrics these kids are just spitting nowadays. Boy, imagine that. It's like a war zone. It's like a tribal, tribal conflict. And this is music. This has nothing to do with this and that stuff.
It has nothing to do with tribe and so on.
It has nothing. Now I'm gonna tell you one secret. If I tell you I'm a man, will you believe it?
No. Can one royal messenger so say that way? No, I wouldn't believe that, man.
Let me call my father now, direct. Let me call my father.
Okay, let's do that. Ali Gay, you know, royal messenger right here, you know.
Let me call my father. Can I use the mic?
Yeah. You know, not just living. Yeah, this is so interesting, you know, definitely.
Royal.
Wow, assalamu alaikum. Waa père num demee nag.
Sama jaal bi.
Noonu dinañ ko defar. Waaw wuy ma.
Sa papa dafa jaal.
Waaw noonu dinañ defar jaal bi. Waaw wuy ma dama nekk ci interview waa yaa ngi live.
Waaw.
Yaa ngi live te télé la dinañ ko dugal YouTube àdduna dina ko dégg àdduna dina ko seetaan.
Ok.
Léegi dafa amoon fenn we were talking of tribal dafa amoon lu doon waxtaan ba dugg si xeet.
Waaw.
Léegi man ne leen man su ma leen waxee man suma xeet lan laa ñoom duñ ko gëm. comprendre nga. léegi man ma wax leen man lan laa ak ñun lan leen. léegi ma ne leen xaaral ma kool la yow nga wax ñun lan leen pour ñoom ñu understand ñun fan lañ jógee ak fan lañ faaxee ko ñun lan leen.
Ayca nañ ñëw.
waaw léegi ñu ngi lay déglu gaa yi ngi déglu ñëpp a ngi seetaan.
waa jërëjëf.
waaw.
mbokk yi di leen nuyu di leen sant di leen gërëm. waaw kooku di Ali Gueye man maay papaam Badara Gueye almaami Jali Moussa Massa Gaabu Ndey Njéema lay sa Njaay. su ma neexee na soose pire la ni ñoo sunu maam yaa nga jóge Gaabu.
we are from Gaabu.
ñaar la nu woon. Badara mi ma tudde man mii di papay Ali. Badara ak Buna la woon. Buna moo doon tëgg sabar. Badara da doon koora.
Badara moo daan play koora.
waaw Badara mooy mag ji moo doon play koora mais Buna moo doon tëgg sabar. noonu la ñu soqi ko ñoo ñëw Dakar nag. kii di koora dàq fee koora ba doon koora baaraamu tànk yi. ba muy génn àdduna. corde koora yi da doon dagg ba ni mu doge. loolu dégg naa ko. ci mag ñi. koroog bu muy génn àdduna tamit dégg naa ni rakk ji Buna Baas. la woo sa ëtt ba na ko Buna dee fekk ñu tëggi woon benn yendu. Tëngéej. yendu mariage. Buna moo doon tëggi yendu bi rakk ji. mag ji moo waroon a kooraa si ngoon gi. nee nan ma foofu lan leen catoo ñoom ñaar. bu ñu ñibbisee sa kër ga. boori tàkkusaan Badara woo Buna rakk ji. na ko Buna de dañu cat dinañu jàpp de mais bàyyil ma dem. daal di tekki noo mbaam takkal ko Buna rakk ji.
may sawarkat bi.
voilà moom noonu la génn àdduna. bàyyi fi Buna. Buna moomu nag moo ñu dugal ci seng-seng parce que sunu maam bu jigéen moo ñu dugal ci seng-seng. ba tey sunu neexee na seng-seng ak Biram Gueye Kewe yaay Awa Jaaj. foofu tamit bokk nan fa. kon ñun ñaar lan ci quoi. Seng sunu maam bu jigéen moo ñu ci dugal.
moom magi mbay gi fay la.
wala am laa ba tey. ndax ci seng bi dañ see bokk bu baax.
ñoom mbay gi fay ñoo yëpp sosé.
benn famille.
waaw
benn famille bi la.
waaw.
sanga so papa kontaan naa si li nga def nii léegi bala ñuy jël sa temps yow man dinaa la woyaat après ci kanam.
waaw kay boy man maa ngi fii.
waaw dinaa la woyaat xam nga it's
wow this is so interesting, you know.
Well, xam nga it's not about tribe. I've never wanted to do this. I've never wanted to génn ne okay man lii la because all of laa musa xam suma maam séeréer la suma yaay pël la you understand so man duma de I don't believe in that waaye gay foo ko dégga dañ dee wax ne gay ay faana leen
straight
so man for the past dama de wax ne man olof la man comme nii naa comme
olof pire la because loolu laa dee wax loolu laa dee explain loolu laa dégga but then dama demaat suma culture dama dem Sénégal because my father is a Senegalese ma dem ma gisaat roots bi ñu wax ma man kan laa doon ak fan lañ jógee we are from Gaabu understand nga ñu wax ma fan lañ jógee ñun lan leen ma ne suma papa mu ne ma we are Mandinkas moo tax ñu dee dégga ñun suñ famille baa ngi Mali understand nga suñ beneen famille bi right now ni ñeneen ñi ñu ngi Mbuur suma papa magami it's not about tribe man den ma dee woo it's really sad, you know. Recently ñu ngi gis, you know, tribalism mu ngi xalaat skills
not hala it's already skills in the music and there are people that can definitely dissolve that living boobu noonu that bad energy that is circling within ourselves.
am na ñoo xamante ne mën nañ koo stop.
They can stop it and you know what I'm saying.
No Royal man xaw ma de.
da nga bañ ma dugal la yow xam nga li ma wax.
non dan maa wax man fii man maa fi nekk di laaj you know so man maa ko laaj moom mu wax ma ñan ñoo mën a stop li because we really want to stop this. Because you know demoon na some point dañ ko daan gis muy rumor but I think bu mu ñëwee si kaw stage bi some people started mentioning it on stage. la ñu di door di si gis the land of tribalism but people didn't know that lii mu ngi fa woon sax.
Bro.
But if you say am na ñoo xamante ne mën nañ koo stop.
They can stop it.
Who do you think can stop this?
They cannot stop. They will not stop it because you know why? Seen audience yi foofu la nekk.
Tribalism line bi mooy seen strength bi.
But ñu leen di toog fu sori di gis but we don't say everything. Because at the end of the day Gambian bi dafa gaaw a Gambian can easily they easy to blame people. They're very quick to blame people rather. They're very quick to blame people. They can blame you in the next minute. That moo tax mu wax lii. It's the hard fact.
So what dëgg sax you know no warloo wax lii. Tribalism fa la nekk.
Fa la tribalism nekk. And they think it's only in the politics side. It's way beyond politics.
But what will you tell these kids that are coming up, you know, regarding this tribal line? Lu ngay mën a def ba gay sori ko or avoid it, and what it could do to our music, because
it's definitely harming our music. Because okay, if I could tell these young kids coming up, you know, because I've heard someone diss someone and someone step up and diss that person. You know, it's like more of, you know, it's like
defending
more,
the
it's like more
tribe.
It's like more of depending their like it's not that, bro. It's music. It's like, okay, hey, this is what happened. Hey, you need to stop it. This is your elder brother. If you have something to do, create another better content than dissing someone. Because boy, dissing you will not give me anything, bro. Because it rather develops more hate races than you understand.
Yeah.
But because my thing is, if I see people defending who they are, like tribally, sometimes it's very sad. I just stand and say, this is very sad, because imagine my mother is a Mandinka, my mother is a Fula, and my father is a Mandinka. And I term myself as Wolof.
You don't even know where to go.
I'm not anywhere.
Yeah.
So man, I'm neutral. Because bente somewhere I'm man all of la. But the man you ham dega, then they have this you ham dega. They know my root. They know I'm a pure Mandinka. Because my grandfather is a Mandinka. My father is a Mandinka. And my father's father is a Mandinka. So what am I?
Wow, playing the tribal card is not gonna work if we all like royal money check them back to the drawing board. We realize them mom sosela. Well, man sosela, man munta them to the drawing board and check all of la. So who knows? Playing this tribal card, you know, it's not good. It's not gonna work for the music industry. It's not gonna work. Us as a country.
It's not gonna work. But unfunnily, one of my favorite languages. One of my favorite languages is Mandinka.
Your favorite language? Why don't you laka? No lang ko de laka.
Laya suma nit ñi. Mang si jàng bu metti boo xamante. Waaye passé na.
Boy, jangal len ko boy. Jangal.
So that they funny. And so I put it on my song. Suma rew la ndamo. Deglu party soose bi. It's sweet. I love cereal tamit because sama dafa am laa ko na mako bëgga because dama def fi ne tay suma déggoon cereal if I lay cereal si suma music bro, imagine putting cereal on a reggae or on a world music. The language is very
rich. Language itself very unique,
dafa unique. Ba pare xam nga Manding dafa am that unique. Manding dafa yaga si history music. African historic music. Dafa yaga. So ko déggee boy. Oh. Beneen affaire de nekk.
Lan moo inspire bëggoon naa laaj bi waaye dafa mel dafa escape.
Yeah.
Sutukung story, you know.
Okay. Sutukung te yaa ngi dégg Sutukung woy bi yëpp soose la.
You know. Now we come into it, you know. You know, I saw the Sutukung rek soose straight, you know.
Straight woy bi yëpp soose la. You know. Dafa doon seetaan benn documentary ma gis Sutukung is one of the oldest villages in the Gambia. Ma dem may research ma di gis ñu ne ok Kumbu Sora founder yi and Sutukung mu ngi nekk one of the like it's a very small and blessed place that embraces this chronicle this understand nga. So they are more into religious and they are religious people in that you know small village, and they are like that pious levity buga amak you know. I say yeah, this place is a blessed place and I've never went there.
Wow.
Hamga I just love Sutukung.
The connection, the spirituality just came.
Yeah.
I understand you are a very spiritual person as well when it comes to your sounds because kula deglu sometimes you see them royal Messenjah lum de enjoying bopam.
Yeah, it's way better
more they're gonna enjoy bopam than fancies.
Understand on that?
Yeah, because if you're on stage, then they have you know, people can see this guy is enjoying the sound more than even the people consuming the sound.
That's my clubbing and party zone. Understand? Because I don't club. It's my zone. It's where I enjoy myself the most. Then you learn to use Ndur. My correct la buga. Fufu la gina like sa life am. And use Ndur dafa bokk ci suma role model ci ñuma day topa. Hamba. So, wait. Dafa am lo xamantene ni I'm connected to Sutukung and I don't know the reason. xam nga, so I said okay, this is Sudukung. bu ma ko compose maa ngi ko composal maa ngi ko doon composal suma ñaari jarbaat Yaaya and Ma Fanta. bu ma ko doon compose maa ngi doon compose xale yi ñu ngi ko woy maa ngi ko woy ak gars yi ma ne hey this is.
just instant gars yi doon di ko woy.
yeah and Sudukung boy.
yeah.
you know so.
I think that's the connection.
Yeah, you know,
the deeper connection between you and a specific place.
Yeah, and I really want to go to that village. I really want to. You know.
Time mu ngi ñëw bëgg a jeex. Let's talk about the preview of the whole industry right now, and how do you see our music industry right now with the new cats, the new cats coming up, and the ones that are there, and you people as well, trying to see different dimensions of the music, unlike the younger ones. And the younger ones which are actually trending, how do you picture our music, let's say, in a couple of years?
It's definitely good to be seeing upcoming artists, you know, at least benefiting themselves and their family from the industry. And I've known there were upcoming artists that look up to us, you know, and now they're out there. We share the same stage with them and the same platforms, you understand? But then again, my only but I always have with these kids is they're not learning.
They're not learning.
Learning is not actually listening to sounds, knowing what is chorus is, what is verse is, what is intro is, what is outro is. I'm talking of the theoretical side. You understand? Because in whatever you were doing, you need to educate yourself. I think the best part in learning is knowing the theory. Because then you will understand what you are doing. Because 85 to 90, I'm not saying 85, 95% of these kids don't know what they are doing. I'm just saying the hard fact. Because, okay, if you know what you were doing, then you will know do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. If you know what you are doing, then you will try to learn chords. Then you will try to know this is do, this is re, this is mi. If I want to sing, I can. If this note is related to this note, even most of our producers don't even understand what they are doing. It's only few.
They don't understand all these things.
That I'm telling you, it's only few producers I've known that they can play instruments. They're only, you know, Africans. We are gifted.
Name one producer for us who you know can. Just one. I know you know many, but just one who can play. You know that he can play instruments and he understands them.
Well, it's not going to be hard. I've known that our generation, the producers that I can say, okay, he knows chords. He even plays in band. He plays everywhere with his band, and he can play anywhere. I can say it's J-Life. Because he's a church boy. He knows.
He has been doing this.
He has been doing this. He was a drummer before. Now he knows how to play instrument. You understand? But I always tell him, hey, you still need to learn. We all need to learn. It's a learning process. We still need to learn. If I tell you the way I do my vocal training, you will be laughing. I'm still doing vocal training.
You still train?
Yeah, my vocal.
Aksa voice
Yeah. Yeah. I have few people, few teachers, vocal trainers I used to follow on TikTok. I follow them every day. on all their new videos. Understand nga? Before, we thought training your vocal is going to the beach and dig a pitch and put your head on it and start singing. That's what we thought before. That's what they taught us. Because this is what we've been seeing from our brothers, our elder brothers.
So what they're gonna say, big boy, gas boy.
And then you and not knowing, you harming your vocal cords. Because then you, but I'm not you, but they're the gain. I'm gonna hit my voice. By the time when they dig a lot of artists, you know what I'm saying. What they do is you have to go and crack your vocal, or you have to. Now what them touch your voice. Boy, touch your voice. What touch? Your voice you touch your body away.
So now them you.
Boy, what they're the gain, boy. I used to sing, but anyway, boy, but they're the gain, boy. And then. The technology, when technology is advancing, and it really helps us. So as time goes on, I start going to Google how to sing, how to work on your vocal. But then I realize, just this. For train vocal.
It's also part of the training.
Just
wow.
Understand? My. Wait, boy. I was killing myself. So I realized all these things, the kids, our kids, like
they need to learn.
They need to learn.
They need to learn.
Then they need to tarbi music boy. You need from coin to coin. You need to have bunung bakaw. Feka late MJ muge dunda. Dawal bicycle. Sol sun hoodie goodie pour you can guess. You know, then we tarbiwu. Then we spend our energy, our spirit, our life on this. You know, we do this every day.
But like,
as you can see, I have guitars still here. But you have to do it. You need to learn how to play. Then it helps you, because not even the rappers are trying to sing now. Worldwide, the rappers are trying to sing because they understood that, okay, this singing part is everything. You need to sing for other people to love it. You need to know these things. You need to know how to play on a band. You need to go, you can go anywhere in this world with your only just single guitar and play and sing. I was in Europe, I was not having a job. I was going to school. But when this opportunity came with the epidemic,
you grab it.
I grabbed the opportunity. Because I was in Gambia, I've never had that opportunity to have those kind of amount of money on a project.
So when you were not able to play instruments and so on, definitely
the rights.
Job.
But if I show you the contract, I have the rights of the composer, lyrics, and vocal. I have all these rights.
Wow.
I don't just have my voice.
Go and start learning it, I'm saying. Definitely. You know, try and play something. Time be attack, you know. But Balanyo by young European tour, you know. Who is your booking agent? Maybe I'm the new Deglu, they're outside, you know, they want you booking I plus, you know, different places.
Yeah,
who can they contact for them to get you?
Actually, I have two booking agency managers. I'm working with Chris Black at the same time. GMB, and I'm working with someone in Austria. You know, at the same time, I'm working with one of my kids in Gambia here. You know. By now, you should have been the booking manager in Africa, in Gambia, but you're
what time? Well, anyway, you can communicate me as well.
I will not say I'm the first artist that worked with him, but I think I am the first artist that works with him. Among the first. And at least, so you know, you too talented.
Royal is my royal, definitely.
You know? Yeah, man.
But the email nekufa you know. At least if they want to get to you, to write to you, specific places, they can email you.
If they reach you, they can reach me.
Wow. That's good. If you reach us, if you are watching us from any platform from this, you know, just try and message us there. You know, you can get royal. You know.
Yeah.
But thank you so much.
Thank you very much
for creating this. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you very much.
Then you see AC Ben said that, you know.
Thank you so much. Overrule.
Exactly. But thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? We wish you all the best on your European tour. And when are you coming back again? The 5 months never.
No. 2-3 months.
2-3 months then
because I'm gonna master album before.
Okay. Then you bought the album with master ko then indiko what? Then
master ko, and that's where I'm gonna
release it. Wow. Thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? That was all of it. Royal Messenjah. Check out, you know, on his bio. Anything regarding his album, the chapter is coming out very soon. The international album Aduna, it's available as well. Yeah, peace out.
Thank you very much.